If you live in Micoud, Choiseul or Fonce-Jacques, then you're probably not experiencing the water woes people in the city and the north have become accustomed to. The water supply in these areas still remains consistent. WASCO's managing director, John Joseph, says the reason is simple. These areas have their independent systems that appear to be weathering the drought.
The water systems in the south are all independent, so each community has its own water system. Some of these water systems are yielding a lot more supply than others, and places like Soufrière and Choiseul and Micoud are still experiencing fairly reasonable flows of water. So they are not as severe shortages as other areas. However, if this pattern continues, these yields will decrease over time, but at the moment they are holding up fairly well.
But Joseph warns persons in areas still receiving a reliable supply of water should not become overly confident that the supply will hold out for much longer. If conservation practices are not put into use in these areas, he says it won't be long until the desperation for water in the north spreads to the south.
Everybody should conserve water, whether your system has water or not, because in the final, this is a national problem. And as much as you can conserve, the longer it's going to last. So those who have a supply now that is considered normal for them, they should conserve it as well, because we have no rain in sight.
WASCO has also appealed to the public for consideration during the crisis. He says the company is doing all in its power to ensure persons receive water as scheduled. However, he explains that there are mitigating factors that hinder WASCO's ability to provide water to everyone at specified times.
We have schedules that we keep to. However, in keeping to these schedules, there are pockets of people at the ends of the systems at high elevations who are not going to be getting the same result from the schedule. We deal with these as a case-by-case basis. We have had to go into these local areas and actually tamper with the distribution system, close valves, open valves to get a supply to these people, and in the extreme cases we truck to them.
Meanwhile, the island remains in a water-related state of emergency. People are reminded that pipe-borne water should not be used for watering lawns and washing vehicles. The Water and Sewage Company will continue to make announcements on the water schedule for specific areas via the media. Lovely St. Amy, HTS News, Channel 4.